was like, she gave a look where she's like lying. She's like, yeah, it's on.
Yeah, it's on.
She kind of just always
It's
looks
on.
suspicious. Why is she?
Wow, when the lights come on, she just.
You guys are
She's
just
a different
staring at me. I cannot.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
So Monique, what do you think about China?
And Monique, tell us about when you're gonna walk the Great Wall of China.
Are you? Am I Monique?
Oh, how long have you been standing there, sitting there?
I'm actually from China. I'm Chinese.
Are
Thank
you
you.
actually?
Yeah. Can you tell by my skin? Asian.
Welcome back to BC Procast, episode 37. We are here with the great, the wonderful, the absolutely amazing, way better than her husband, Matt, Monique Evo.
She's the best. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. I've been waiting 37 weeks for this. I'm actually 38 because I knew about this before I was starting.
What?
I knew about this podcast before we started it, and I literally thought to myself, I'm like, wow, I wonder if they're going to invite me on.
Do you know the origin of our podcast?
Kind of.
Literally, Braedon was like, hey, we have to record this. Let's just record it. And then one day, he was like, hey, let's go to church and let's record it. It was like later at night. And then
Do you know what
just
day?
recorded it. Yep, November 13th.
I don't remember. It's on the back of the hoodie. I don't know. I can't
Comment
see
what
it.
date.
So I know it's 2023. And it's 2024, so we've been having a podcast for a year.
Dude, isn't that insane?
No,
I miss your vlogs.
Wait, well, hold on. Okay. Monique is an amazing person. One thing she does really well is listen, and she asks questions, but not today. Do you see that? Not today.
She mental gamed me, dude. She mental gamed me already.
She's trying to interview the interviewer.
That doesn't happen here. No. That doesn't happen here.
So when did
Your
you?
question?
So we're nipping that in the butt right now.
Okay.
So Monique,
Okay.
you're an amazing person. You
Thank
recently have been married. I just want to talk
Yes.
about that right off way. If you want to show off that bling bling, that ring. I know that's something that matters to you a lot. I know
Yes.
you love your husband, and I know you love being in a wife and husband relationship.
Yeah.
And I know that could mean a lot to a lot of different people, especially the way you grew up and stuff. Do you want to kind of talk about what it's like to be married at like, and even at like a younger age, some
Yeah.
would say? Do you kind of want to talk about that a little bit? And then
Sure.
we'll break into some other things.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys know, but I was married at 19. I turned 20 like 3 weeks after I got married, but it was at 19, which is kind of cool to say. But literally, it's the best decision I've ever made. 10 out of 10 recommend marriage.
Well, Matt decided.
10 out of 10 would recommend marriage. No, literally, this last year and month of my life have been the best. And I feel like I've also grown so much in this last year, more than I've ever before. I don't know if it's kind of just like being married or like moving out and like having that different setting, being in college. I don't know what it is, but being married is just so awesome. Let me just tell you.
What's like the major difference between dating someone and marrying someone?
That's a good question. I feel like dating, my personal opinion, I feel like dating is very exciting. It's very much like the movies, like you get to go to sleep and think about like waking up and seeing them and going to their house, getting ready to go see them, like getting all pretty, whatever. But marriage is just like, you really are just one.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that is your person. And it's almost like it goes from being like super romantical to just being like comforts, which I really like, if that makes sense.
Do you guys have like a routine that you guys do together? Like, okay, let's say it's a Saturday morning, you both don't work. Do you
Okay.
both like get up and you both
No.
go brush your teeth together?
We just sleep.
Well, once you wake up, what do you guys do together? Like,
If
what's
we
your
have nothing
thing?
going on, we kind of do a lot during the week, most weeks. So if we get up, we'll probably just veg in the bed for like a good hour or two. And then
No, I wasn't gonna say anything about that.
And then we'll get up, and then we'll probably go in another room and veg a little longer, and then we'll have breakfast, and then we'll figure out our day. Like, it's just vegging.
One thing one thing to kind of answer that question, is that I know what I think is so like cool / cute of you guys is how Matt is a big gamer. And
Yeah.
he he invested into a PC and like loves gaming, and then
Yeah.
you know, you coming on board and being married with him, that's something you've already probably been passionate about or liked, and now you picked up more. And now something so cool, you guys both have 2 like large PCs all
Dude.
decked out. So like
Back to
one
back.
thing, yeah, back to back. So like one thing, like you guys saying together, like I've heard stories about how like you guys like, all right, we're gonna go beat this game, we're gonna go do these levels. So that's like something that you guys do together, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Growing up, I was a big Wii person, which I think Matthew was Xbox. I loved the Wii. There's nothing like the Wii now. But I also love PC. Like, I'd play PC games, but it was on my mom's computer with, like, my brother and sister.
Did you play Webkins?
Yes!
Dude, I'd
Oh
play that
my
too.
gosh.
That was goated.
Oh my gosh, literally me and my siblings, me and my sister, I don't know if my brother had any Webkins, we had 2 trash bags filled with Webkins. And, like, my mom was organizing them one day, and my grandpa thought that they were trash. So he threw away all of our Webkins, except for, like, 3 of them. And we literally started crying. We got so sad.
I would cry too.
Oh my
goodness.
gosh, those Webkins were so loved. Yeah, but I played Webkins. I remember playing, what's it called?
Club Penguin.
I played that a little bit.
Yeah, that was
Fireboy and
like
Water
if you're
Girl.
older. Oh yeah.
But I would rage because I played with my brother and he's 5 years younger than me, and I would literally yell at him.
Well, because
Like-
you're playing that game together and you both need
Yes.
to do stuff. So
Yeah.
I understand the frustration.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. It was cool to get that little glimpse into like that married life and just that little advice and things like that. Another thing I want to talk about, which you mentioned earlier,
Okay.
like a little viewpoint into it. Right now, you're in college. What are you in
Yeah.
college for?
I'm in college for nursing. Yay. Every time I talk to a nurse about like being a nurse in college, or like see comments, because in person, like they're not going to say it to your face, but like on social media, all the nurses are like, yeah, I hate nursing, never do it. So it scares me a little bit, but I heard labor and delivery is a good section to be in.
Wait, is nursing like? Because okay, so I was talking to a doctor on a plane once on my
Okay.
way back. From
Well,
Canada.
what'd you just say?
I was talking to a doctor.
On a plane once?
On a plane
In
once.
Kenya.
Are we believing this right off the bat?
Oh, wait.
Are we like, what are the chances he's talking to a doctor on a plane?
He was a young
the way to-
doctor too.
Are we okay with this?
He was wearing a blue turtleneck.
Was Braedon there?
Yes, he was behind me. I think I even mentioned, "Hey, I'm talking to a doctor," or "There's a doctor next to me."
We'll just assume he's telling the
Okay,
truth.
okay.
Dude, I could tell you everything that guy said, except for his name. I don't know what his name is. No, but like it was like he was in France. Anyways,
In France?
He was
Okay.
in
no,
Or he was French.
no, he was
He's-
from the U.S. He was him and a grandma. Because as a doctor, apparently you don't get that many days off, and he's a
Yeah.
beginning doctor, so he's doing more of like the grunt labor that he says, and you're working crazy hours. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, I had this little time. I'm gonna go with my grandma. He's Christian, by the way. I'm gonna go with my grandma. And no, get this. This is actually kind of cool. He apparently they would have events, and he would be like the medic of like the events, and his grandma would lead these services. Isn't that crazy? No,
Wait,
this is like
what?
real. This is real. No, this is real. You can ask Jayla. I sat next to him and I talked to him, and even it got to the point where I was asking him so many questions, and then he mentioned early in the beginning, he was like, "Hey." No, in the beginning he was like, "Yeah, I have to like sleep because I don't get that much sleep." I was like, and I kept asking him questions, and I remember that. But anyways,
What's his name?
I don't. I just told you I don't know what his name was. Doctor something. I gotta tell you that. Doctor,
Okay.
let me speak. Anyways,
I think that proves their point.
so he was. He said that in being a doctor, you get to choose a field, and you're stuck with that field.
Really? As a
Yes.
doctor?
Apparently, that was like his thing, and you could not unless. So once you become a doctor in a specific thing, then apparently you have to go to schooling again to get somewhere else.
Oh, that makes sense.
So my question is, yeah, because I talked to a doctor. Of course it makes sense.
No, it makes sense that if you choose a field
Oh.
and you're a doctor in that field, you have to stay in that field.
How do you think I got that knowledge? Boom, roasted. So anyways, so is that what it's like with nursing? Is that what it's like with nursing?
No, with nursing, I think it's more versatile because we don't prescribe the meds. We kind of just follow orders and monitor. But with nursing, like, I could be a med-surg nurse for, like, I don't know, as long as I want to. And if there's an opening in, like, labor and delivery and I apply and I get in, I could just go there. Also, there's cruise nurses. Did you know that?
Like, you go on cruises?
Like, you go on cruises and you're a nurse.
Would you do that?
I might. Actually, I heard this, like, a friend of mine said that her friend is a travel nurse. Do you know what that is? Okay. If you guys don't know, travel nurses get, like, a contract from either in-state or out-of-state, and they work at that state until their contract is done for, like, 6 weeks, 12 weeks, I don't know. But this person got a contract in Florida. And in this contract, they literally only had to work, like, 7 days straight, go down to Florida. On their off time, they would, like, visit the beach, and then they would come back to Wisconsin for the 3 weeks that they were off. So they literally go to Florida, work, vacay, and then come back. Isn't that insane?
Oh, my goodness.
There's so much you can do with nursing.
Also, I know me and Caeden, speaking for the both of us, we have so much respect for all those people that in that field and for you going into that, because that is like a noble art, a noble career. That's not something that anyone can just do. And to dedicate your career, your life to serving and helping others and caring for others, that, like, takes a lot of respect from us for you guys. So thank you for going in that field one. But I was curious, like, talking about that career and how it's caring. It's a very demanding job. I know you're talking about, like, it has some cool benefits with the time and stuff, but, like, even with those 7 days on, that's, like, nonstop work. So what kind of motivated you or pushed you to choose this to do for your life or your field?
Oh, that's a good question. Like, the medical field in general, I feel like from a young age, that's always what my mom wanted me and my siblings to, like, do, like, be doctors. If you don't know, my mom is from Brazil. I feel like that's a very, like, ethnic parent thing for their kids to want to be doctors. I don't know. I think it's funny. But since from a young age, I'm like, yeah, I'll be a doctor, whatever. And then in elementary school, I think this was before 5th grade, I was like, okay, what kind of doctor do I want to be? And I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, I like babies. I'll just be a baby doctor. So I wanted to be an OBGYN until, like, sophomore year of high school. And then, like, whatever. Now I want to be a labor and delivery nurse because OBGYNs, oh my gosh, they have to go through 12 years of schooling and a lot of debt. And to be a nurse, I just have 4 years and FAFSA, so that's a lot better. But, like, all my life, I've just, like, always had my eyes set on the medical field, and getting into it, I feel like it's kind of a part of who I am. Like, I'm very caring, I would say, and I have a lot of love and empathy for others, so I think it just really worked out that, like, my mom wanted me to do that, and then I just have the perfect personality to do it, so, yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. Like, you're definitely such a caring and such a nice person, so, like, you being a nurse makes sense, because I feel like it is demanding and it's a lot of schooling and stuff like that, but I feel like you also have to have that personality.
Yeah.
And my mom actually had, am I able to say this?
You want to say it to me first?
Yeah. Am I able to say, no. Am I able to say that her mom was my mom's nurse?
Oh yeah, you can say that as long as, like, your mom doesn't care.
Okay. So your mom was my mom's nurse.
CNA.
A CNA. And she said that she absolutely loved your mom and even said it made her stay much better. Yeah. So do you feel like in that situation or that stuff, what is, like, going to be your goal with the patients as you grow into that and go and do your thing?
Like, as a nurse, you're saying? My goal with the patients. Honestly, I want to be a labor and delivery nurse, obviously. I've seen so many, oh my gosh, birth is so beautiful. I've seen so many videos on, like, Instagram and YouTube about, like, the birthing process and what it is. And a lot of the times, like, birth is beautiful, but it's, like, you're focused on the baby. You're like, oh my gosh, this new life is born. Everyone comes to see baby. Mom's left out. So with nursing, I'm so exciting. I really am passionate about, like, taking care of the mom and, like, making sure that she's seen. I'm a very supporting person, and I kind of, like, scan the room to see, like, who needs to be supported the most, like, who's getting left out. And I feel like in labor and delivery, since the mom gets left out, that's, like, it's so perfect. Oh my gosh, because I'm so excited. Like, I just want the mom who usually, like, you know, they might feel left out. Who knows what she's going through. Like, I just want her to feel loved and like have this precious moment with her baby. And like even if her birth is more traumatic and like things don't go her way, at least I can be someone that like is encouraging her and like I don't know, can be a light to her day, if that makes sense.
Every future mom that's watching this right now is requesting Monique for the labor.
They're gonna be like, is Monique in here? No, she's not.
All right, we're waiting. We're waiting.
I'm
We're
good.
waiting.
Put her back in.
Oh my gosh.
We said it at the same time.
Did we actually?
Wait, you said it at different tempo.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Okay, this is my thing. So you're such a caring person, right? Is your family like that? Or where did you develop these?
I think the most caring people in my life, obviously my siblings, but my grandma and my mom. When I was younger, my mom used to work, well, she still does, but she works a lot to support us. So I feel like she gets the caring side from my grandma, but my grandma is literally the most caring, sweetest person I know. Oh my gosh, I love that woman.
Even more than you?
Even more than me.
Oh, dang.
I got it from
didn't
her.
think
She's
that
the
was
OG. She's the OG.
OGOBOIN.
OG.
OGB is Giovanni.
What does that even mean?
OBGYN?
Yeah.
She's so good. OGB
Obstetrics
is Giovanni.
Gynecology.
Wait, say that one more time.
Obstetrics gynecology. I think that's what it is.
Bro, that's not even
Obstetrics, I think, is babies.
Well,
and then
LOL.
gynecology is
OBGYN.
OBGYN.
real. LOL.
Also,
LOL.
listen to this. You're Brazilian and you're Mexican.
Yeah.
SOCKS.
I'll let you take this one.
Socks. SOCKS. Socks.
We got him. I spelt socks, dude.
Socks.
I didn't, dude. Yeah, I know, man. Anyways,
I don't get it.
Speaking of no, he was pretending like he was saying like a Spanish word or Brazilian.
If you spell out socks, it sounds like.
Are you kidding me?
SOCKS.
Guys, I'm also very slow.
You got that. What do you mean?
After you explained it to me.
No. You said socks.
Yeah,
like you knew
socks.
it before me. You didn't know why he was saying it,
Oh, okay.
but you got it.
Thank you.
I was
got it.
slow to that, so.
Are you good at spelling?
Dude, I stink, man.
Caeden, can
Give
you
me
read
a word
something
right.
aloud?
Give me a word right now.
Caeden, can you read something
give me
aloud
a word.
for us real quick?
Give me a word right now. I like to play this game, everyone. We're going to take a sidetrack. You
Okay.
should try it with your friends. The point of the game is to try to spell as fast as possible without thinking. So, yes, I can spell words, but sometimes I can't spell them the best when I'm spelling fast. So, don't give me a hard word, but give me a word.
Okay.
Who's giving me it?
Onomatopoeia.
That's a hard. Okay, I got you.
Mississippi. Dude, I got. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yo,
do you want a
what?
real word?
Don't give me that word either.
Okay. Wisconsin.
WISCONSIN.
To me, I
Wait,
would
was
have
that
said
right?
that's correct, but I don't think that was correct. Custom.
CUSTOM.
Bag.
BAG.
Guitar.
GYTAR.
Okay. Building.
BUILDINGE.
First of all,
Did
where
you
did
say
you even
medallion?
get building from?
We have a guitar here. She's looking around. She's like, building. What?
She's like, race car.
Helicopter.
Wait, Caeden,
HELICOPTER.
Caeden, can you read something for us? Actually,
Dude,
can you tell
okay.
the story about
First
you
of all,
and Jayla?
she's exposing me, dude. She's exposing me. Listen, I'll be
I think it's a funny
honest.
story.
I'll be confronting.
CONFROTNGY.
I thought we weren't gonna roast each other.
No, it's a
You're
funny
roasting
story.
me.
I'm not. I'm just asking you to bring up the story.
No, it's embarrassing.
It's funny.
EMBARSSING.
See, I think we should.
I think that was right.
Was that right?
I think that was right.
Let us know in the comments how many times you got it right. Right.
WRITE.
Oh, it's actually the other right.
RHGHT.
That actually, I feel like you're like there though.
My favorite one is with Michael Scott. And he's like, we just need a little bit more respect in this office. I need some RSBCCT.
Dude, I love The Office.
Yeah, I know.
So sorry.
No, we're not. Change this.
What?
All right. So actually, speaking about these random things, and one thing you called out. Wait, we didn't really. No, you have more to say about your career and your family, right?
Sure, if you want me to.
Yeah, I'd love to. I have another topic, but I
Okay.
think there's more for this career thing. Another thing I want to brag about for you is that you are brilliant in school. That you do very, very well on your tests and your quizzes. When you go to nursing, which hey, you want that in a nurse. You want them to pass their tests and everything. So I just want to give you compliments to that real quick.
And she doesn't even cheat. That's like the craziest part.
Yeah. Can I say something about that real quick?
She's gonna be like,
don't
I
cheat.
just cheated.
I don't cheat in nursing
Don't
school,
break
guys.
my heart.
I don't cheat.
Don't break my
No,
heart.
actually, growing up, I never really learned how to study. And I feel like if I just applied myself, in high school, I'd have a lot higher of a GPA than I did. I had a 3.4. Anyways, irrelevant. But like going into college and nursing school, now I understand how to study, but it's a pump, not a pump dump. Like you, what's it called? Oh my god. Like you study.
Ain't I?
You study, and then you like take the test and then you forget what you just studied. And then like you don't really memorize things, you just memorize it for the test. So like I've gotten really good at that, but you can't do that in nursing school because you need to like know stuff. Yeah. So even though I do good on tests, I need to like actually like keep it in my noggin, you know?
Yeah.
Real quick, going back to high school real quick. What was your award you won in high school?
Keep in mind, I graduated.
Why'd you point that at me, dude?
I graduated in 2021, year after COVID, but I was the only one.
I graduated same year.
I was the only one in our class that got the perfect attendance award. Dude, I stood up and everything. Like, my whole class clapped for me. It was the best. It was the best.
Yeah,
do you want to know why I got that award? Because I literally, like, stayed in school, like, sick. Like, and vomiting to get that award.
Yeah, tell us that story about you.
Thank you, I will. So, it literally was a coincidence. Like, my first...
Sorry, go ahead.
My first year in high school, I just coincidentally got it. Like, I just was not sick. And they gave us a breakfast, like eggs, bacon, and toast to, like, celebrate. And I'm like, dude, this is awesome.
She was the only one in that room.
And literally... And then I was like, okay, what if I did this every year? Like, what if I just got the award all 4 years? My sophomore, junior, and senior year, they never did the breakfast again, first of all. But I was already committed, so I just, like, did it.
The funny thing was at the graduation, because I was there, like...
Oh, my gosh.
She was the only one. Like, and we would like to announce the only one that hasn't missed a single day of high school.
Oh
Monique Evers. Everyone's clapping me. Everyone's also like, what?
Yeah.
Like, she's the only one.
I also never got quarantined for COVID because people, like, if you were sitting in the class and one person got COVID, then, like, people within, like, a 10-feet radius got to, like, stay home. But I never got that. Like, no one ever
Would
got
that
sick.
counted for attendance, though?
I think so.
That's crazy, dude. That's, like, destined for your award.
Dude, I never got anything.
That's
for
impressive.
It, though. I just
That is
got
actually
recognition.
impressive.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be the only one standing in a crowded room?
It was great. I don't get the reference.
Wait, what'd you say?
Wait, only one standing in the crowded room?
Yeah, no.
I thought that was a reference to, like, me standing up and everyone was looking at me.
Yeah, no, that was.
Okay, it was
Like,
great. Dude, I loved it.
I feel like you're not like a type of person to seek attention though.
No, but it was like so short. It was like a 2-second thing, so it was like perfect because I got my recognition, but then I just sat down and everyone forgot about
Like,
it.
it was worth it all those days.
Yeah, it was
you were in
worth it.
school.
Yeah.
It's worth missing those 3 breakfasts. What was crazy actually is so I graduated in her year. Monique, don't pretend like you don't know how you got that pillow.
I forgot I was holding it.
She literally made a face to the camera like someone was gonna agree with her.
I'll take the pillow back.
Oh my gosh.
What was funny about it is also this one. This one says this.
Those are nice pillows.
So what was crazy is that was the first time. So she also was in choir. She also had a lot of those band things that people have.
Band things?
The things that you like wrap around the cords.
No, it was only because I was thespian.
I didn't have one of those,
I was vice
guys.
president of thespian.
What's
You were in a drama
thespian?
club. It's like...
Wait,
How
what?
do I explain this? Thespian is like drama. So you have drama club, and then there's like a few people in the drama club that like kind of run drama club, and those are the thespians. So I got voted vice president of the thespians. Guys, I know what they're thinking, and they need to stop. Say
So
thespian.
you're a thespian?
Yeah, I was, yes. I'm a retired thespian. You guys are so immature.
I thought you were American.
Okay.
Only
Yes,
the real
I
ones
was
would know
thespian.
that.
Thank you.
So, being a thespian, I'm just joking. So, first of all, that's really cool.
Thank you. Say it to my face.
Oh, yeah, this is where I was going with it. So, I didn't know Monique for actually, I had her in a class. Oh, she remembers things like crazy, by the way. Like dates and numbers and like all that stuff. She like remembers. Birthdays. What's my birthday?
October 1st.
What's his birthday?
2022 at, just kidding.
2022?
2002, sorry.
That's okay.
July 7th, 1999. You were actually born in the afternoon because your mom told me that, but she didn't tell me the time, so I can't use it. I'm sorry.
See, isn't that crazy?
It's born at 10.
Actually, do you want to know this?
Thing is-
Actually, there's a reason why I know everyone's birthday and like why that's a thing.
Is it gonna hurt my...
Oh, I know why.
Why?
Is that why?
Oh. The calendar.
No, dude, I was doing
No, the
it way before.
scheduling.
No, it was way before
Oh.
that. No, so BC, before Christ, I was actually a little obsessed with like...
BC Pro?
BC... Wait a minute. Anyways, I was actually really obsessed with like astrology and like
Oh.
the I forgot, the zodiac signs. That's what it was.
Mm.
So like I would remember people's birthdays and like put them in the category that they were in.
You're such a Cancer.
I am a Cancer. He's a Cancer too.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Her birthday's in June.
Are you
June
guys
28th.
okay?
It's
Don't,
emotional.
don't.
Just kidding. Anyways, but like after, came back to the church, I obviously stopped believing in that. So I didn't want to just like throw away the birthdays in my mind that I already knew. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can just make this a thing, like make it into a good thing. I'll just remember everyone's birthday. And now I remember everyone's birthday.
That's
the
crazy.
story.
And
Yeah.
even talking about faith now that you
Yeah.
brought that up, what was like your open door to it? Because you said you came back to it.
Yeah, so I used to go to another church when I was younger, but after COVID hit and like my mom was working a lot, my dad was in Afghanistan also, by the way, for a lot of my growing up, we just never really went like super consistently just because like we couldn't or whatever. But then during COVID I just like didn't go. I was able to drive so I could take myself, but I just fell off. I never went back, I guess. But then Kayla, should I say the full name? Are they gonna look her up?
It doesn't matter.
Kayla Willman, I love you, girl.
She's awesome.
She's awesome, dude.
Shout out
She's
Kayla.
the best.
Shout out Kayla.
I was hanging out with her. We were really close that summer. Anyways, but she invited everyone to Night of Worship. And for some reason I couldn't go to that. I think that's like the event that a lot of people came to this church was because of the Night of Worship. But then like a couple weeks later, she was just like, hey, do you guys want to come to church with me? And I was like, sure. Like I want to go back. There's no reason. Like I still pray and like believe in God. I just never went to church. So then she invited me here, and then she like kept inviting me. When you first meet me, I'm really shy, so I don't go up to people to like meet them. So I'd say for the first like couple months that I came to this church, I didn't really reach out to anyone. I just stuck by Kayla's side. And I think you guys kind of, I don't know, do you remember that? No.
I always thought you were the same person.
Anyways, no, but she just kept inviting me back, and I'm like, sure I'll come. And I think I just really liked the environment and like the feel of worship and the service. And also back then I loved music. Oh my, I still do, but I was really getting into like singing and wanting to get solos in high school, which I never did. It's okay.
Did you tell him that you were a thespian?
I did. I literally was, and I still didn't get solos.
Did
Guys,
another
I swear,
thespian
like-
get it?
Actually, let me think about that. Actually, I don't think... Did another thespian? I don't think so. Anyways, leave it at that.
Thespians
What was
are
I
not
saying?
too.
Oh, anyways, but I really loved the music here. I think that was one of the big things. Was just like I loved singing songs here, and I loved the music and the vibes and whatever. So then I just coming back, and then Matthew invited me, Kayla, and Layla to Growth, and then we went to Growth, and I loved Growth, and then I just kept coming after that. So
What were your first impressions of Braedon and I?
I'm so sorry, Braedon. I cannot remember my first time meeting you. Like, you've always just been a G to me. Like, you've always just been there.
Oh, wait. What do you mean a G to you?
A G?
I feel like I've been a
G
G to you.
I was scared of you. You had a perm, dude.
That's probably like the least intimidating thing, dude. If someone was gonna pick someone to beat up, they're gonna pick the guy with the perm.
But I didn't know it was fake.
Oh.
Dude, Jesus.
I did not know it was fake. But you had a perm. I don't think that's... I mean, I think that is kind of why you scared me. I'm not going to lie. Because it made you look more intimidating. And, like, the way your hair was, I don't know.
What? A perm was intimidating?
Yeah. I think it was also... I don't know if it was your vibe. I don't know. I think it was the perm.
Know that
I think it was the perm.
All I know is from the start, me and Monique were locked in.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but, okay, it changed when we played Among Us.
Among Us.
I don't know if... Okay, guys, this is my... Okay, I remember really weird things. Like, really specific things. And this is one of them. But I don't know if you remember. We were sitting at Matthew and Jordan's old apartment. We were playing Among Us. And I was still kind of scared of you. But we were sitting next to each other. And then you made a joke about how if you were, like, the killer, you would kill me next. And then we both were the killer. And then we killed everyone. And we won.
I do remember that.
And then ever since then, I've been like, wow, we're bestie boos.
Where was yours?
Anyways, where's mine?
Arf?
Arf.
Dude, did you hear that? Like that little...
That's crisp.
That was... No, it wasn't... It's kind of slippery.
I like that word, though. Crisp.
Crisp.
That's a good word.
Crisp is crisp.
What word do you guys wish that you guys could have made up?
Do you have one?
Explain to her how I am.
He doesn't ever ask questions with already having an answer. So he's actually
Really?
curious, yeah.
Okay. A word that I wish I made up?
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. Wait, you say one.
Wait, I think I got one.
Okay.
Pop. Pop.
Like P-O-P?
Yeah.
Pop.
Pop.
Mine would be a bubble. Try to say bubble without smiling.
Bubble.
Bubble.
Dude, it's hard.
Bubble.
Oh, okay. We're kind of getting off topic, but
I'm
real
sorry.
quick, couple things. One, this girl's scary because we play Mafia, and as you know, she's a thespian. She's an actor.
Damn.
Her husband Matt. Feel.
Her husband.
Say that.
Your husband Matt.
Comma saves lives.
Comma saves lives.
And relationships.
Especially for Matt. I feel so sorry for Matt.
Are you kidding me? You're being so dramatic.
No. We play Mafia. If you aren't familiar with the game of Mafia, the whole point is to lie. But the way she switches on, like, she could go to Hollywood and be a famous actor. Like, I feel bad because there could be a time where she's acting as though she's really sad, and then Matt turns around and she's totally back to normal. It's scary how good she is at acting.
Can I tell you a secret? I'm actually very bad at lying. But the only reason why I can kind of lie good is because I incorporate some truth to the lie. So then, like, my brain thinks I'm telling the truth, but I'm actually lying.
That makes you good at lying.
But if you tell me to tell you, like, a straight up lie, I can't do it. It has to be half truth, half lie. So is that really lie?
Tell us two things. Tell us a truth and a lie, and we'll tell you what's true.
Oh my gosh. Okay. When I was in 4th grade, I got one of those motorized vehicles. And growing up, my nickname was Boba. So, and, like, on the vehicle, it had the name Boba on it. And, like, my dad bought it like that. Second story. When I was in... I don't know. Oh, okay. When I was in 3rd through 6th grade, I had a crush on this guy for 3 years in a row. And I stopped liking him because he said a cuss word.
Second one's fake.
What's the guy's name?
Wait, no.
You can...
Oh.
Can I whisper?
Yeah, they won't hear you.
Gary?
No.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah,
dude,
yeah, you know.
dude, I don't know.
Which
If
one?
you know, you know.
Hey, comment in the section. Do you think which one's the lie? I
Just
know.
pick.
I know who she. I think it's the first one.
All right, what was it?
It was the first one. So the car's name actually had Kiki on it, and that was my name growing up. My sister's nickname was
We
Boba.
should have. Oh, I was about to say because you said bubble. Dude, it's okay. So you guys kind of saw it. And the only reason why I knew the other one is because I was in her class, kind of, in section. Where I know Derek.
Dude,
Oh.
we've literally... Dude. Anyways.
I'm so sorry, Monique. Hopefully no one sees that.
No, it was literally common knowledge in elementary school. Everyone knew. Like, it was a thing. But anyways, he didn't care. I'm sorry.
No, go.
One more thing about elementary school. We literally, in 3rd grade, we had 4 Caedens in our whole 4th grade class. I had 3 of them in my class, and he was not one of them. We've never had a class together. And we've been in the same school 3 times.
Yeah, even in middle school or high school. We have not been in the
It's because
same
I was in the
class.
smart people's class.
Name one class that you were in that I couldn't have been in.
HBS.
She goes, basic math. All right, so we've talked about like your career. We've talked about you being married. We've talked about your work and your diligence to becoming a better student for your career. We've talked about how amazing you are, how caring you are. She's one of the best listeners, one of the best people that are just there for someone. And like I fully believe that nursing is going to be blessed to have you in its career on its side.
Thank you.
I think you're an amazing person, and I think me and Kane both agree with that. But the next thing, and we even talked about faith, and I kind of came into, and then it just develops so much more, and then it talks, and then it goes into your story with how you and Matt talked and met, and then we can talk about so much more. But another thing I want to talk about, which you guys were involved in. Hello, everyone. Right now, we're just getting interrupted by Taco Bell.
These are all my best
Wait,
views
whose is
over
that?
here.
This is mine?
I forgot your phrase in the car. I'll be back though.
Wait, I got a freezy? Okay. No,
All right.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jayla.
Thank you. We're just doing a podcast.
Wipe the tears off your face.
My bestie boos. I love them.
I thought I was your bestie boo.
So we've talked about a lot of different things.
Yes.
And one thing I kind of want to talk about, which you kind of alluded to, is that you have like a love and passion for music. And I want to continue to brag on
gosh.
about you, how you are the ultimate musician / singer.
Thank
Say
you.
that so loud, dude.
I don't know how you can do so many different instruments and actually be like above proficient at all of them, along with being an amazing singer. Do you guys want to talk? You want to kind of talk about like what got you interested in music? Where did you start off, and then like why you're so on top of like trying to learn different instruments, along with also you took another a role at church as well.
Yes, I did.
I would love to hear about all of this.
Sure. I think I can start from the beginning. I don't know if this is off topic. But, okay, so growing up, you obviously do choir in elementary school. So I think that's kind of where I started. Like, I tried out for a solo in elementary school, and I got it, but so did, like, 10 other people. But I was really excited. But in elementary school, you get to pick orchestra or band. I regret it. I'm so sorry, Mom. My mom wanted me to play violin because she loved the violin. I wish I did. But being the kid I was, I'm like, no, you don't tell me what to do. And then in 5th grade, I just chose the flute. I chose the flute as my instrument. Actually, it's because I missed like the day that you try out all the instrument like things to see if you can play the instrument. Anyways, so I ended up being able to play like the flute head. So I ended up playing the flute growing up. So because I played the flute in middle school, I did not do a choir class in middle school. So I was just like doing my thing, learning notes. I also played piano growing up, but that's another story. I feel like I'm all over the place.
You're killing it right now.
Okay. But I didn't sing that much. But my sister and one of my best friends, Ashley Monty, they were obsessed with pentatonics. Yes, and literally they were like, come sing with us, come sing with us. I literally could not hold a harmony for my life. Like, I did not know how to harmonize at all. And so I would literally just hold the lead part. My sister would go up, Ashley would go down, and like we just start singing. And then in 8th grade, Ashley convinced me to try out for, oh my gosh, what's it called? The Voices? The Voices. I tried out. I ended up getting into Girls in Gold, which is like the same, but it's not, because Girls in Gold is like a step below, but they say it's the same, so it was the same. So in 8th grade, I did Girls in Gold. 9th grade, didn't do choir, didn't have room for it. I just stuck with band, whatever. Kind of fell off of singing. Sang here and there, but whatever. I didn't really sing that much. Sophomore year, I forget how, but I joined show choir, which is like a singing and a dancing group, and I loved show choir. Oh my gosh. I also did dance growing up, so like singing and dancing was really, really cool to me, and I also played the flute still at this point, and kind of piano. Anyway, so many things are going on. Also, sophomore year, I took a ukulele class. So I have my own ukulele. I took a ukulele class. So I know how to read notes. I know how to kind of strum. I know how to dance, muscle memory, sing, whatever. So I kind of have like a good foundation on how to do everything, which is crazy. I don't know how I did that. Anyways, junior year, I got into the school's top band. There's like a concert band.
Boys in Gold.
And then a
Boys in Blue.
And then I went ensemble. I tried out. I got in, but I didn't like it as much as I liked choir.
You got in with the flute?
Yeah, top one. Yeah, but I didn't like it as much as I liked the choir class and like singing and dancing. So in the middle of the year, I asked my choir teacher if I could stop playing flute and switch into his class, and he said that he would have to talk to the band teacher. But then COVID hit, and then I literally had to record myself playing the flute, like on a super, super hard piece, because it was at the end of the year, every day. And I literally would botch it every day. And my teacher knew that I was faking, like playing the notes in class, because, yeah, I don't know how anyways.
Real quick, I've done, what is it called? Like, not band. No, I've done, like, band, and, like, I've done, orchestra. I did a wind instrument. I did oboe. Is that band?
You did oboe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's band. Dude,
okay.
What?
I know, right? So, anyways, oboe sounds like this.
Like a duck. Mary had a little lamb. I think I got it.
Wow.
So that's how the oboe sounds, essentially. It's like a duck. Anyways, there would be so many times where we'd have performances where I didn't do anything on it. You just like this, the conductor would look at you, you go. And you just rock it out.
Wait, why
You
oboe
lose
and
your
not
spot.
clarinet?
Clarinet?
Yeah,
Why would I
because
do
usually
clarinet?
I think in middle school, like they had you do the clarinet first and then transfer to oboe if you were good enough.
That's like asking him why he didn't stick with a recorder, boy.
Wait. If you're good enough, you would go to oboe?
Or yeah, or something like maybe
You
I'm
clarinet,
making that
and then
up.
if you're good enough, you go to oboe?
Yeah, or if you like you're good enough and you want to, you go to oboe. I don't know.
That's what I do.
Sounds like he was good enough.
I was good enough.
Okay.
Hold this for a second.
He sounded too good like a duck.
Okay.
Okay, wow.
Where were we?
So you did band and orchestra in high school. You're faking.
Yes, I was faking. Anyways, senior year I did like 3 choir classes. But senior year is also when I joined this church. At that time, I was really craving solos. Like, I really just wanted everyone to hear me sing, which I don't know why I wanted that. Because if I got a solo, I think I would have died from the pressure. I'm not gonna lie. Even now, like, singing solos, I just, like, I'm doing so, like, everyone's singing. I'm, like, in my zone. All of a sudden, I hear nothing but my voice. And I, like, feel the eyes on me. And I'm like, okay, this isn't for the Lord. Why am I literally like this? Anyway, so praise the Lord, I did not. Well, I did get one solo. But praise the Lord, I did not get, like, any solos or lead parts in drama club. Anyways. But then I came here. I loved the music. whatever. And then Kayla Willman, literally, I think this was 5 months into me being here, which is really fast. But she was like, dude, try out for the worship team. And I'm like, dude, no. What if they say no? And she's like, dude, I'm literally going up to Jayla and you're trying out. And I'm like, Kayla, stop joking with me. She literally walked to Jayla and told me that I was trying out for worship. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing this. Okay.
I was there.
Yes, you were. So then I tried out, and he was playing keys at this point, but it was in our old building. We went downstairs, we tried out. I don't know why I picked that song. I'm not going to lie. I was not worshiping. I was just singing to sing pretty. I'm not going to lie. I'm so sorry, Lord. But then Jayla was like, yeah, good stuff. And then I didn't hear from her for like 2 weeks or something. And then Kayla was asking me about it, so I asked Jayla, I'm like, hey, so what's up? And she's like, oh, sorry, you have to retry it in front of Randall. I don't know if I made this backwards. Was this backwards?
I thought so.
I'm sorry. I first tried out with Randall because he was originally...
Because I was about to say, when you sang, when backwards. You did, yeah.
Well, I tried out once, and then I didn't hear anything, and then I tried to get out again with them, and then I was in. I don't remember
Actually,
much
a
at
funny
this point.
thing about her tryout... what song did you choose?
Praise You in the Storm.
So she sang. First of all, she absolutely killed it. Like it was absolutely insane. But the funny thing is, and she sang that perfect. And the funny thing about that is, I was like getting into keys like a lot, so I was like trying stuff while she's trying out. So like I'm like trying to play really nice and try to like absolutely kill it too. And then it got to a point where Jayla literally goes, hey, Caeden, play simple. This is not your audition. And I literally had to just go. But she absolutely killed it.
Thank you.
No, you did.
Thank you.
No, you did.
Thank you.
So you made it onto the music team.
Made it onto the worship team. From there, oh my gosh, when I made it onto the worship team, I sang first at Hyphen. It was called, which that was fine. Like, I was okay. I was nervous, but I mean, I did it. But then when I praised or worshiped the first time on a Sunday morning, literally practiced, like the Thursday night practice and the Sunday morning, I'd literally be shaking. Like, my legs and my arms would be shaking because I was so scared. I was so nervous. And I literally, at one point, I stopped shaking at practice, but I swear for 6 months, I would be shaking, like, singing on a Sunday morning because I was so scared. And then I got over it, but yeah. Anyways, so praise and stopped shaking on the stage. Anyways, I think, when was this? This was last year. Before Easter, Jayla came up to me and she's like, hey, I have a question for you. This is serious. Or I have to talk to you about something. It's serious. So we can talk later, like just the two of us. And I'm like,
free with that.
or it was something like that. And I'm like, Jayla, what are we talking about? She's like, no, girl, it's nothing. Like, you're not in trouble. I just had a question for you. So literally, I think it was 3 days. I'm like thinking about like all the things that she could be asking me. I have no idea.
What did your mind like set up?
I don't know. I wish I wrote it down, but I know it was nothing. It wasn't like what she like said or what it was, but it literally, my mind was just out in the air. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Anyways, but then after church in the old building, she was like, blah, 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 I want you to be my admin. And I'm like, oh, this is not what I was expecting. And she's like, obviously pray about it. I'm like, yes, girl, I'll pray about it. Knowing I was saying yes, you know. I was so excited. But, like, I waited the 3 days. I'm like, you know, I just got to pray about it. I prayed, and then I was like, yes, Jayla, I would love to. Great. So now I'm an admin. Fast forward a year, whatever. I tell Jayla, I'm like, Jayla, I want to be the best admin for you. I want it to be like whenever there's a need, like in any instrument, I want to be able to play that instrument. She's like, okay. Couple months go by. Hey, actually before this, me and Braedon were talking about like drumming. And I was like, wow, I've always wanted to drum because when I was in middle school, I would play the flute. And the drummers back there did not know what they were doing. I'm so sorry if you're watching this. They didn't know they could not
Name
read
drop
the
'em.
rhythms.
Name
They
drop
could
'em.
not read the rhythms.
Name drop them right now,
And
Monique.
I literally could hear them playing, and I heard them play it wrong. And I'm like, guys, it's literally like da 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 da. But I'm all the way in the front. Like I can't tell them to do that. But in my mind, like in playing in the band, I'm like, wow, I feel like I would be really good at drums. Sidebar. Anyways, so Braedon was like, yeah, I've taught someone drums once, but they didn't stick with it or something, or like you didn't want to teach someone drums and then like they didn't do anything with it. And I'm like, Braedon, if you teach me drums, like I'll play drums. And he's like, bet. And I'm like, bet. So then he taught me a couple lessons for like 3 months. I kind of fell off because I was getting married and everything was chaotic, but like I kind of was able to play. And I think I was able to also because I'm a really big muscle memory girl. With learning all these instruments, it's literally like a dance. Like, it's just muscle memory. If you told me to, like, if you gave me a sheet music and told me to, like, go off, absolutely not. But if I practice, like, a good couple hours before, I can do it. Like, I'm okay. So I wouldn't say I'm really good at playing instruments. I can just do it, It's just practice. Anyways.
You can play them great.
Anyways.
By the way, when she's talking about instruments, she's listed a lot before, but it's drums, guitar, and piano.
Guitars, piano, drums, flute, ukulele, yeah.
And piano.
And she
Did I say that?
we can literally put bass in there because it wouldn't.
I still have to learn. I've never played bass.
But continue
never
on.
played bass.
Continue on. You're talking about want to be the best administrative ever. Is this weird?
I feel like we're
put your
being
dogs
too
down.
relaxed.
I think I just call it out. It makes it weird. But my feet were hot, guys. Okay.
I think it was weird when you started rubbing your toes on the. I looked at you and I was like, "Is this real?" Right now?
Dude, I'm just comfortable. I'm listening. My dogs.
Dude,
Get your
look
dogs
so
out.
bad as hosts. We're like literally like.
Dude, we're in the sofa. We're just like with the pillow.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
might
pillow
pull the
back,
back,
I'm
dude.
over
Like, I'm
Are you
relaxed.
kidding me?
So you want to be the best administrator you
Yes.
could be.
Anyways, so I was like, Jayla knew that I played the drums with Braedon, and I guess Braedon hyped me up or something.
There's no need to hype you when you're that good. So
Okay, calm down. But I think Braedon was going on like a missions trip or something, or on a vacation, and you were gone for a week, and we didn't have Ian at the time, so we literally had no one else to play drums. Yeah, no, just kidding. This was recently. Ian was gone too. You were gone. Literally had no one else to play drums. And Jayla was like, hey, you're playing drums. And I'm like,
Well,
Jayla.
you played drums for Hyphen once. Remember we did.
Oh my gosh, dude, don't remind me of that. That was kind of bad.
It was
That was so
amazing.
bad.
It was amazing.
I have gotten better from that point, but because I think I didn't practice that song that we did for Hyphen. So I was just going out of my butt, like playing what I thought was.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. You were
song
literally
is
telling
that?
me what to do through the in-ear.
You did great.
Fear's not my future.
I did
Fear's
it.
not my future.
I did it. Anyways, but like I was playing on a Sunday morning, like everyone's there, both services. So
He's got a
we had
moment.
some more lessons. I did it. I think I did pretty good.
You did great.
And then after that, the next week I had to like guitar because we had no one to play guitar. And then I had to learn that. Oh my gosh, guitar!
You did great, by the way. I listened to the live stream. You sounded
Thank you.
great.
Thank you. Guitar literally
thought you were
hurts me
Wesley.
so bad. Actually,
Yeah.
that's a compliment. Wesley's really good at guitar and
like,
bass.
Like I legitimately was like, oh my goodness, who's playing? And because it wouldn't flash over to your guys' thing, I was like, was Wesley playing bass or guitar?
Are you kidding
And
me?
then I called
Yeah, he
Sister
was
Amy.
bass.
And I was like, hey, who's playing acoustic? She's like, oh, Monique was. And I was
Oh
like,
my
what?
gosh, are you kidding me? Anyways, playing guitar, I actually wish I knew how to play guitar better, but it literally hurts me so bad. It hurts my fingers so bad. And I don't have like the patience to build up the calluses because it just hurts so bad. Anyways, so then I played guitar on the platform once. I think that's pretty much it. So now I can play like half of the instruments on the platform. I play piano too, but
There's only one instrument you can't play. That's more than everything.
Yeah, she
Anyways.
really has stepped up to the role and really been the best admin that she could be by like filling
you.
in any spot and like she's not really talking about this, but like we have a lead keys and we have aux keys and like she's like a regular on the aux keys and like she does a phenomenal job.
Amazing.
I love aux.
Well, like she's like
I love
up
aux.
there like actually worshiping too. She's not like completely dialed in. Am I going to do this or that? But like each instrument, she's at the place where, she lets the anointing of God move along with playing. So it's very, very cool. Very, very cool to see. We're big fans of you.
Yo,
Thank you.
100%. And she's such a quick learner. Oh my goodness. I remember in music, inversions are like when you play the chord, but like you switch up how you play it. So like if you're playing D, F sharp, A.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to play it, but
if you're playing D, F sharp, A, maybe you'll move your A to your thumb, so it'll be A, D, F sharp. That's called an inversion. You're playing the same chord, but you're just building it differently.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like, hey, we heard from production, we're like, hey, could Monique like do inversions? I was like, oh no, I hope she knows what those are. She didn't. And so I taught her, and it took me a while to learn inversions. Like I was scared to do them. And it took her legitimately 5 minutes. I taught you in like a minute, and then you were like, oh yeah, okay. And then she was just playing it, and then I was like, all right, just let me know when you're ready. I leave the room for like 5 minutes, and then she comes out, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's like crazy fast. Like that shouldn't. Are you sure? Let's go back and then let's try it out. No, but she went up there and absolutely killed it.
No, but the thing is, see, I learned the inversions, but I don't know inversions. Like if you told me to do the inversion of this, no idea. But he showed me the keys, and I just like muscle memoried it, and then I did it.
Insane. Like.
But it's just muscle
seamless.
memory. Like I feel like it's not the same as actually learning the.
At what point do you just go, I'm talented? Because I feel like you keep saying that's muscle memory. I'm curious if we talk to like a musician, and if they say, oh, it's muscle memory, do we go Monique?
Actually, this is a thing that I do. Whenever I do something, like, I don't know, play soccer or like play the piano, I look at what I think is the best, and then I compare myself to that. And if I don't get to that level, I'm not going to think I'm good. Because I don't think I'm the best.
Comparisons is the thief of joy.
I know, but I can't help it. Because that way I always know I can improve. And there's stuff I can improve on and like get better. Because I know I'm not the best. But until I'm the best, then I never like think that I'm kind of, good.
Dude, why haven't we didn't even talk about how athletic Monique is too. Like she legitimately, okay. Braedon and I he said we're fans. I think we can say that we're super fans.
100%.
Like legitimately, Monique, Braedon, and I absolutely love that trio so much because it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
It's like joking around. We'll roast. Well, apparently I'm the chosen one today, but it's usually Monique.
Are you kidding me?
I'm just joking.
Dude,
I
I
don't know
literally
who
got tackled by these two before we came in here.
Oh, see, like that's the thing. Like Monique is like, I don't know if we could, like she's like one of us. Like we see Monique as like,
the boys.
Yeah, the boys.
Guys, I can never say that.
And so,
I can never say that.
say it right now. Say
can't.
I'm the boys.
My bestie boys.
No, say it. I'm the boys.
My bestie
boys.
My bestie boys.
Yeah, and so we played soccer, but also Braedon and I really like working out and stuff like that. And Monique, like when she sets her mind on something, she sets her mind on it. It's no longer a debate. It's no longer of, oh, I'm going to give up or whatever it may be. Like she was like, hey, I'm going to work out for my wedding. And she's stuck on it. And in school, she sticks on it. In worship, she's locked in. She's always helping. She's always looking for a way that she can put her hand and help lift it. And so I just want to say, oh my goodness, it's insane to see who you are and how thankful we are that we've gotten the opportunity to meet you.
Are you kidding
and
me?
be close to you and see how you've adapted and grown. And Braedon and I were talking about how you're no longer a girl. You're like and I don't know if this is weird to say, but you're like a woman. Like you're a woman. Like legit, we're like, man, she's like a woman now. And she's like, but she's still the boys. How did you say it?
The boys.
The bestie boys.
Bestie boys.
Bestie boys.
Like, and she seriously she's never like, I don't know if I can say this, but she's never like disappointed at all. She's just always like consistent. She's always sets her mind on it. And she's just never like, you can always put your trust in her.
To go on, she's very caring. She's very thoughtful. She's very considerate. You're definitely a special person in all of our lives. I know even with our significant others as well, you definitely make their life easier in the fact that you're a fantastic friend to everyone. It's funny because before she came on, we were kind of talking a little bit about like prepping. And I was like, all right, listen, you do this thing. You're an amazing listener, but I need you to talk. And one thing I want to talk about that is, some of the best people in the world, I think they're true listeners. And I think you're exactly that. Like, and I'm not saying that she just listens, but what she does, she's there for someone. She's the shoulder for someone. She's supportive. She listens and she gives feedback. She locks in. There's so many times I've talked about random things to her, and I felt as though she cared. For example, I could talk to her about double glazed 5/8 American Classic drumsticks versus not double glazed American Classic 5/8 drumsticks, and she would be attentive to the point where I feel like she knows exactly what I'm talking about. And even if you don't know exactly, the heart is still there. And I think everyone in your life sees that. Matt definitely reached in a lot of ways. He's a spectacular guy, but I think you're even more of an amazing human being to everyone around us. And I think we're very honored and blessed to have you in our life, that we can look to you as like a little sis, like a great friend. Because Matt, we got you. We always protect you no matter what. So we're very grateful that you've taken this opportunity to sit and talk with us. I think we've talked about a lot of different things, and I'm excited because, always part 2 is possible and capable. But
dude, I think she could like legitimately, if we ever get to a point where we need like someone else, not even a guest host. But also I think like how like Logan Paul, Mike Malak, and they'll have like Jeff Wittick or something. She could easily be that third person.
You're saying Logan Paul, Mike Malak, Jeff Wittick? That's crazy.
We could go Logan Paul.
I was talking
Jeff
about Monique.
funny.
Yeah.
You were talking about Monique as well.
Yeah. Wait, why'd you say? Yeah.
I don't know. You started talking about Logan Paul and Mike Malak.
She's like so. She makes every relationship so seamless. Like it's always like she knows the person.
You're right.
So,
You're
like,
right.
Her being a guest host or being like that other person. I wouldn't even call it like a third wheel. I would say like part of like the team. I think she would easily crush it and be great at it. I think she could do anything. Literally, Monique, I would not be surprised if you were like an angel. Like legit.
She's the person that you can give.
You guys are too much.
This would be the last thing. She's the person that, she's determined, and she's very diligent when it comes to being prepared and achieving whatever goal she has set out. So seeing your future and being able to be a part of it, we're both very, very excited for that, for nursing and also your own relationship with God, along with your marriage with Matt, and then also seeing like what you're doing and how you're being involved in the church. I think, obviously so far, we and Caeden both speak very highly of you.
Thank you. You guys are too much.
Is there anything you would like to leave off with?
Yes, I was actually thinking about this just now. I never shout out my husband. Shout out to you, Matthew. I love you. You're the best husband ever. That's all I have to say.
Matt is pretty great. Hey, I love you.
I love you. You're the best.
Braedon?
Why did you say Braedon after that? Why can't you just let that be?
Because you're the only person.
Do you not love my husband?
No, he
Do you
loves
want to
him.
shout out my husband?
He's my fiance.
That's true. That is true.
He knows.
You're number 2, though.
He knows how I feel.
You're number 2, though.
You guys are secretly not even touching me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like up there.
Wait, can I do the outro?
Oh.
Yeah, are you ready for it? Go for
do
it.
you want to leave them with besides Matt? Do you want to leave like other
Oh,
people with
yes.
Like, is there like a saying that you may live by, or like a mindset you like to have,
sure.
or a perspective?
Always try to be optimistic, love everyone, and praise the Lord. He is good.
Amen. There's actually a shirt that Dave Caballero, check out one of the past episodes. He's an amazing human being.
He's amazing.
Spectacular, awesome. He has a shirt that says Praise Club, and then on the back it says Praise the Lord.
That's
But it
awesome.
says,
Wait,
right
actually?
here, it says Praise Club, and I think on the back it says Praise the Lord, or let everything I breath praise the Lord.
Let
It's like a
everything-
really cool like praise thing on the back, but it says Praise Club.
That's
Is that cool?
That's
I love
really
that
cool.
shirt.
Yeah,
I want to see it.
I know.
Me too.
But yeah,
Okay, wait. Don't forget to read your Bible today. We are here to fuel your curiosity. Was that good? Did I miss something?
that was amazing.
That was
Okay.
amazing.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but I think you're gonna add like and subscribe.
Like and
follow.
subscribe. Follow the video.
Send it to how many people?
Send it to your mom and your favorite sibling.
And then what should they write in the comments?
And write how many times I've slapped my leg this episode because I've done it a lot.
She does like a red mark.
Yeah, I know. Are you okay?
I'm great. Thank
And then
you.
and then I think she's also saying it. Make sure we pray. Make sure you
Yes.
pray. Build a relationship
day.
with God. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Amen.
amazing. Hey, this was episode,
37.
and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Sorry.